Alright. We're going to talk about subjects, I believe. Alright. Let's make a day of it. I am in a good mood. I'm in a good mood because got some good food and I'm slowly losing weight, hopefully. Hopefully I'm gonna lose some weight. Maybe. Maybe that's just my organs and they're big. I know it's not. I know I need to cut down on the sugar, on the candy, and slowly start to build my wealth. It's really fun, though, to start out, I guess. That's maybe what I should talk about. The beginnings. Yes, I made it. No, I didn't. Damn it. I'm hopefully eventually going to stop smoking cigarettes. I think the only inspiration I really got to keep smoking cigarettes was people around me that were smoking cigarettes, basically. And I think that's what's keeping me from losing this weight, too. So, I'm gonna start walking, I guess. Start walking, a couple miles at first, I guess, and then lead it up to the 5 mile mark, and it doesn't seem fun, but I'm also more sick than I was. And I would be if I wasn't smoking, so that's the reason why. I can go by that. I'm probably gonna stop smoking cigarettes by the time I'm done this when I'm pretty much out, I guess. I don't know. I think it'd be a good idea to stop now than it would be to stop way longer from now. It dries out your mouth, and that's bad for your actual mouth health, I guess. It dries out your mouth. I don't know. Just carbon monoxide isn't good for your teeth, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just spitballing, you know, just trying to make my way. He's gonna go over there, and he's gonna go right there. And I'm gonna make my way over here. He's gonna go all the way over there, and then he's gonna drop, and then I'm gonna go right before him into the building. Get some healing items and I'll be on my way. yeah. Should have moved a little bit further out so he couldn't aim at me immediately. I don't know. But, I think where I've gotten, in most cases, maybe the reason why I even blame other people. But also there's, like, just gotta be some different opinion about Rooster Teeth and the things that they do. They've got a really bad track record. So I don't know. After a certain number, after a certain time, a certain number of like hiring instances where people actually go to a workshop for being, you know, they're just like, I don't know what it is. Bring it downstairs later. There's a disconnect, and you can tell, but maybe it's just the production value that I've seen so far. I don't hate anybody, I guess, but I don't like when people seem to think that that they're what is it, it's really dumb. Like, why would, I mean, there's so many issues, I guess, that pop into my mind once I start to think about it, and yeah, and they're not my issues, you know. Why should I be feeling that bad about that, you know? Shouldn't feel bad about that. Shouldn't feel bad about our government constantly going up and up, or on the up and up, or going belly up, really, if you think about it, on stocks and everything like that, and just the lack of innovation, the lack of real mature people, the fact that there's still fucking so many goddamn strip clubs that are real, and there's so many people that just want to go to see somebody naked. I don't know, just it really doesn't. I never really thought that a strip club would actually be my ending value. Maybe that's the reason why I stopped dating the dancer that I dated. Maybe I just didn't like it. I didn't like it because I don't know. It felt scary to me. It felt not like scary, but like maybe uncomfortable. You know, like, well, how can they be comfortable with their top off? You know, I like clothes. I like to be warm. I know that there's never any warmness in there, and there's not warm most of the time, unless they have fire pits, and then it's not usually warm in there either. It's really weird. I don't get it. Like, but maybe it's more like a maybe exhibitionism. I can respect the exhibitionism. You know, like, you don't care about what people think about you. You just take off your clothes because it's a good way to make money, I guess. But also I don't know, I kind of want to be, I guess, just that way, I guess, with people who you never really know if they're telling the truth about something. And maybe that's the real truth about people, is you never really know if they're telling the truth about something. You never really know if they really get it, you know, if they really get this last thing. Because I said I'd quit smoking. I quit smoking for 4 months, and I almost had it. I almost was there, and yeah, I should. I really should. There's a dude right there going to those houses. And that's the biggest deciding factor, I guess, when it comes to me and my idiot face. I just do things that I wouldn't, and I judge too as well. I don't know, I don't care. It doesn't matter. There's just so many things to actually worry about besides all that stuff. like whether or not our freaking economy is going to work, or whether or not people are going to start accepting one another, whether they come from racist families or racist families on both sides of the argument. And it's like you can say what black culture is, but you can also say that too much black culture is kind of too much, you know? Kind of want to, like, you know, just put a couple of white people in there every once in a while. Oh, that's whitewashing. No, it's called being diversive. And if you're not diversive on one side and you're not diversive on another side, it still makes you stupid. You know? It still makes you, like, fucked up individual, you know? It still makes you not right, basically, you know? And I think about reverse racism a lot. I think about, like, it's like you can say that, like there's, like, reverse racism for white people, because it's because you think just because they're white that they're good. You know, they're not good. Some people aren't really good if you trust them. They're really bad people sometimes, and they're my dad was a bad person. My dad killed people, and it really affected him, you know? It really affected him, and it affected his ways. I know my dad's bad side sometimes because I would see it. I would see it in how stern he was sometimes. He was a free spirit. He wanted to be a free spirit. He wanted people to love each other and live and let live, but that's not what the world was like back then. And it's still not what the world is like, because there was just so much violence back then. It's just people just didn't care anymore. They didn't care because there was no fun, there was no distraction, and that's what I think people really realize today with the technology is. It's a good distraction away from real life, and you get to sit down and not do so much. And I think that's what people really needed to survive. They needed to not do so much all the time, you know? Maybe it's just the way I am, I guess. I realize that when I get older, I can't do the same things that I did, or can't run for 10 miles, or I don't really think that that's a good idea. I mean, people get addicted to running just like people get addicted to cigarettes. Maybe that's what I was trying to teach myself, I guess, with getting addicted to cigarettes. It's just like getting less than addicted. You just trade off one addiction or habit for another, you know? Maybe that's what I was addicted to. I was addicted to feeling like I was flying, I guess. And it doesn't mean it won't happen, because one day I'll fly. Fly. No, I'm being dumb. I don't know, just maybe I'll find something to do. I'll find someone to be with, and maybe it's not the person I think about, you know, on a daily basis, or want on a daily basis, but it'll be somebody, and hopefully I love that person. And hopefully that person loves me, that woman loves me, you know? I just hope that no matter what I do, I don't do it too much, you know? I still appreciate the little things, and I'm able to come to realizations about certain things that people think are progressive today. And I really think that like running on highways isn't progressive, it's suicidal. I really think that burning Wendy's is the same as burning churches. Not churches chicken, churches. And also there were people in there though, so that makes a difference. You set a building on fire, yeah. I mean, it's kind of the difference, I guess. You're not really killing people. It's not attempted murder, but it's still arson. So, and no, arson isn't accepted. I don't care what kind of TV show you're watching in the distant future, or now. It really doesn't make it acceptable. It's not. It's basically a terroristic act. Basically anything violent. It's stupid. It's dumb, and also terrible to people that want to eat Wendy's, you know? It's like, it's mean. I'm taking a book from Obama, I guess, right now, because speaking exactly like him, it's fun. But of course with my nasally voice, so. I think people should really understand that like, if you don't make a statement about the stuff that everything all the time, what you're really not giving is people a chance. And really, what people need to understand is that sometimes people got hurt, like, so badly. Sometimes there were some terrible fucking people, and they gave the what was it, they gave the worst descriptions of, oh, what I do. I need to get rid of the 4.5s. No, wait, 9mm 5.6. Yeah, 4.5s and yeah, I got this. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I really think that, like, people need to give each other a chance. And we need to realize that, like, the reason why they made this area is so, the real reason, like, why they did the things that they did, and why our forefathers, whatever the fuck they are, wherever the fuck they are, they've been reincarnated into some blonde version of Abraham Lincoln. It's not real. It's not real. It's never gonna be real. It's just like, what? That dude exactly like, oh my god, he didn't have kids? Yeah, he had kids. He had lots and lots of kids, and his looks were bound to come up again every once in a while. I'm guessing pretty easily, because, oh wow, I needed a car a really long time ago. No wonder there's nobody here. I gotta find a car really quickly. I don't know, just, I get mad sometimes at people that they think that violence is okay, and it's not. It's never okay. And it shouldn't judge you. It shouldn't judge you as a person. Like, obviously, you're not that bad of a person if you set a Wendy's on fire. But you know what is bad? Setting a Wendy's on fire and standing over it, and then saying, "We must endure," or whatever, or something. It's really bad. It's really bad. You shouldn't get overworked up. You shouldn't do that to Wendy's, because Wendy's didn't do anything to you. It was just an old white guy who was really nice. He never said the N-word like Papa John's did. And he died. He died not saying the N-word. That was just the greatest thing he ever did. Why didn't you burn Papa John's down? Because it was probably in a strip mall. That's probably why they do it. Because if you... And I'm saying it's fun to joke about really terrible things, because I always love to do that, but it's just terrible, and I know it, and I'd never go there. So, like, the only reason why it's really fun is because it's not fun. It's the only reason why it's really funny is because the I don't know, the realization that nothing is really that terrible, I guess. Even if you're in jail, you can still run your own business. That's happened before. Like, even if you've been in jail, you can still do things and stuff. You can still run a business. You can still be an owner. You can still buy things. You can't own a gun. You can still get them, but and that's terrible, because I think the reason why dark humor even exists at all is getting used to the actual reality of something, and realizing that dark humor is really just reality in some cases, and people trying to get used to realizing someone else's anger or someone else's things, I guess. And that's the real eye opener, is that people with dark humor and sarcasm really understand the world a lot better than people who really just don't have that, or they don't talk to any people because they believe that people are inherently evil or something like that. We're not inherently evil. We're not. I think God was inherently evil, if God ever existed at all. So, because he put us on this rock with nowhere to go, or not, or she, you know, she put us on this rock, and it's her fault. She gave us a time limit. It was her fault. She got us used to this sun, this terrible, terrible sun. All it does is oxidize things, stay in the dark, and go by lamplight. I'm just a dumbass. I don't know. I just think that it'd be better if people really just understand the reality of it, and just, I don't know, just start being sarcastic. You know, start being sarcastic. Try to be sarcastic. try to make some sort of sarcastic comment, because they're gonna make it right back to you if they get angry. So just realize that. My dad used to make so many sarcastic comments all the time, and I think that's where I got it from. It's where I got the idea of being sarcasm as dealing with actual reality, and not the acceptance of reality, because that's just, you don't have to accept anything. You can go through life just believing wonky, crazy shit. Like, well, Jesus was a goat, and then and it was more like Animal House, the book which I read. Lovecraftian is so great. Look at all those guys with face tentacles. What would that ever do? And also, don't go sexual, because most of the time, and that's people. I've experimented with different types of porn, so so many different subjects. It's funny. I don't know. Realizing that there's so many different things that are like taboo in some people's minds. And it's just like, I don't engulf myself in what's wrong with the world. I engulf myself in the emerging reality that everyone makes and everyone tries to like deny all the time. It's just like, no, there are some people that were bad that were also African. There are some people that are bad that were also white. The white people lived longer. Why? Because they made the rules. Why? Why did they make the rules? Because they're stupid and they're dumb and I don't know. There are some people who were bad when they were Native American. There are some people that were bad that were also the founders of this country. There are some people who are bad. I don't know. Who cares? One of them tried to kill himself and he jumped off of a thing and everyone used it as a protest. No, don't use that as a protest. Try not to go near Geronimo. No, because that's why they said it. It was probably a joke between the actual people that saw it. It was like, guy just, and then because they probably saw fucked up shit throughout their entire life. They saw fucking mountain lions fucking mauling their friends and stuff like that, and then that started, and then the fire got out of control, and then there was no water for about a month. That fucked up shit happened all the time, probably. And that's I guess realizing that reality is fucked up. So I don't know. That's what you get sometimes. You realize that you're not going to be able to go near the dreams you had. You're really going to go near the dreams you thought you were going to get away from. You know, when you had them. You know, it's like me with my dreams. Like my dreams get fucked up. I dreamt of a crime last night. I dreamt of this dude basically just robbing a bank, robbing banks. All they did was rob banks, and then these chicks met them, and they told them that they robbed banks. And then the dude's like, and then my dream ends while he's like offering the chick money. Basically, he's like, "Hey, you want some money?" Like they don't even give a shit about it. Like they just robbed the bank to be like safe and secure in their funds and stuff like that. And they didn't really care about the amount. And they didn't have a boss. They just did it on their own. You know, it's not how the real world is. It's not how the real world works. You don't just go and rob a bank. You don't just think about robbing a bank and be like, hey, you know what we should do? Rob a bank. And then you go and rob a bank. It's not real. That's not the thing that happens. Some dude's like, hey, I have insurance on all this money. I really need to make double. and then it's an inside job because people are fucking terrible. People are fucking terrible. Or like the dude high up is like, I need to make millions and billions of dollars tomorrow to make this merger happen. What do? I don't know. Maybe I'll sell some drugs. Maybe no. I'm gonna go downstairs. I think America needs to realize is that no, we're not centralized Christians anymore. Like, we're not. We really aren't. There's more abundance of people who don't believe in Christianity, and that's not a bad thing. It's not a good thing either. People need to realize is that we're pretty much going to come to the same conclusions when we actually start getting into the science of it. You know, whatever being, energy, person or not, created this universe, they didn't have in mind the purpose for it. They didn't have in mind the purpose for it because, I mean, maybe they thought of the purpose, thought it was a good idea, and then just went for it. Like that bank robbery that I thought of. And I had a dream about last night. I didn't think about it. It just happened. And it had all the different characters that are in those movies. It had the dude who basically, what was that? The guy who played Venom. It had a couple of guys from a punk rock band that I saw in a video. It was pretty insane. It was a pretty good dream, actually. It was pretty interesting to see. But I think that the real position of, like, people really need to understand is that, like, I don't know. I think the real people, the position that people really need to understand is, it's really being free isn't really being free sometimes, you know? Like staying to traditions and staying to responsibility, it's all well and good sometimes because it keeps people safe and them to not think about reality. But in reality, like, people are fucked up and they do really bad things for religion sometimes. And yeah, it's really fucked up. I don't know, just putting that out there, I guess. And that's the real reason why I think that sometimes people don't realize how much God really is in the universe if they really think about it. I don't know, just think about it. Just think about the slowness of every day. If we're not talking, if we're just existing, experience the slowness of every hour, of every minute, of every second. How time seems to move really, really slowly. And I think that's the point, is to get the real reality of something. To get that real reality of something, you gotta take your time and not go too fast. And maybe that's the reason why I keep dreaming about such weird and random things, and also terrible things. And I have nightmares, but I never really am scared. I don't know why. It just never registers, I guess. Maybe that means I was a bad person in my last life, or maybe that means I was a good person. I just had a good idea of what was happening. You know, I don't know. Or maybe that means that I don't believe in that kind of shit. Maybe it means that I don't care what my last life was, even if I didn't have it. You know? Maybe it means that people need to start making a difference for themselves. Okay, I'm just gonna go down here. He's not seeing me, so I'm not gonna give my position away. Oh, damn it, that's me. Alright. Somebody got to the fucking... I see that somebody got to the airdrop. So, I think you should just believe, you know? You should believe in what comes to you, what would you know, and then bring that into the situation that you're in. And the more you realize that God is never just in the details; He's in all of it. And also O'Doyle rules. I mean to say that abuse and disproportional power of people in religion need to realize that their religion can be used for the exact same terrible things they saw on TV, and they are actually used throughout the world sometimes to give false narratives and people not chances to live. And it happens on Facebook. It happens everywhere. People need to realize that, oh, we need to be more progressive. We need to be so progressive that we're almost like the people we want to be, not be like. It's just like, no, you can't be actively progressive. You can be passively progressive. But when you're actively progressive, it either turns into, oh my God, we won. Everything happened. And then there's the end rolling credits. And then this dude's like, I'd like to thank my everybody for giving me this award. There were so many people involved, and it wasn't always me, because this is great, guys. You're so great. And then credits roll, and then you're sitting in your chair, and you realize it was all just a dream. I don't know. Suck it. I'm gonna eventually quit smoking. I'm just having too much fun right now. And I'm not doing the same things as my dad. I'm definitely not trying to run, I'm definitely not trying to be a 310 pound, 4.0, 4 flat 40, 4 5 40. Yeah, I was 240 pounds. I ran at 4.7 40. But yeah, that was me in the back in the day, and I didn't grow past 6'2", so it's time for me to just give up my dreams. No. And I do have more dreams. I had many more dreams of becoming like maybe a physicist or maybe a computer tech or maybe just discovering something that no one else knows about, you know? And then having that thing be used in everyday life. That would be awesome, and that would make me a billionaire. And I would love that, because I also would like to do different things, like create certain governments and rules in different places, and get into government, and not politics, because I fucking hate standing on stages and doing shit. It makes me scared. Fucking hate it. Fucking hate it. I hate it so much. There's probably another dude coming, and I need to run into a building quickly and get a gun. On the game. I think that's the reason why, is like to really get into the future, to get into where things are at their hardest. You really need to understand that fucked up shit can happen. People can like lose their entire livelihoods in 2 seconds sometimes, especially if you're like, I mean, just if you're just really like not prepared for it, you know. If you don't see all the different ways you can do things, all the different ways you can make money, all the different ways you can be a person, all the different ways you can love a person, you know, and not fisting, because that's bad. No one likes fisting except the person doing it, and it's about a control thing that I think is just terrible. I don't know, just try to experiment with new things, and that's the reason why I think that I did not hard drugs, but like, yeah, it was hard drugs. It was pretty hard drugs. It was pretty hard. They were pretty hard drugs. And I was pretty young, so they didn't affect me as much as they would an actual older person doing it on the regular for every single day of their life. Yes, compensator. Give me that fucking compensator. I love it. I don't want other thing. Lightweight grip. Yes. Got a compensator, though, and I need a compensator. I needed the compensator so badly. And also, more things. I don't know, I believed in people coming together and talking about their differences, and talking about the way that, maybe that was my biggest dream, I think. It's talking about people's differences and I'm really getting to know people because the reasons why they believe the things that they do, and I met such really cool people even when I was in Mississippi. I mean, not everyone is a piece of shit. Not everyone believes in just Jesus. And some people don't even believe in Jesus at all in Mississippi. They're all like the new generation of like kids that are like I just don't give a shit. It really doesn't matter to me. My parents were stupid and mean to me all the time. like that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing there. It's just like, wow, my parents were fucked up as shit, and that's the end of that. Maybe they have buried treasure. Antisocial people hoard things. My dad liked to hoard. What is it? Pretty much everything he could before he died, because he thought that it was going to be useful to us, and that's something that I think is really nice about my dad. My dad really thought about everything we try to do, and then he tried to make all those things, but he didn't make all those things. He bought them from a store, and then he bought them from the thrift store most of the time, and half the time they didn't work, but it's okay. Because there's going to be a lot of fucking recycling that my stepmom's going to do, and she's going to make about 15 grand probably off of every single piece of metal that is in that house. So in the end, he wound up helping us anyways. Copper wiring? Oh my god. You're going to redo the wiring in that house probably too. I don't know. Just get a contractor, you get a company out there, and take it all to the fucking, not the dump, the recycling. You know, the recycling. The amount of recycling there actually is in that place, and the amount of antique furniture. Oh my god, there's like so much antique furniture in there. There's things that like people really would enjoy, like seats that are really comfortable. I don't know why he didn't put them in the trailer at his house or at his trailer. I don't care, but he didn't put them in his trailer, but he put them in a place where they would all just never age until the dust came in and somebody broke the window because they're stupid and they hate them. And probably some kids in the neighborhood thought it would be funny. I don't know. They're not stupid. I don't hate them. But I just think my dad just, I don't know. My dad just thought that it would be good, I guess. I loved him, and when I saw him a bunch, or when I didn't see him a bunch, I knew he was living his life, you know? It wasn't about anybody else's watch or anything like that. I didn't even see that guy. I was at 53. I didn't kill anybody. It's because they keep talking, probably. You know, I just really think that he would have enjoyed my jokes, I guess. And maybe this is a little bit the reason why I'm actually doing this. I'm actually not really, no, because he wouldn't like this video game. but I don't care what my dad likes sometimes. Even though he's dead, it doesn't matter. I don't have to do what he likes. I care about the future. The future is now. AI and immortality and whatever you call it. I don't care. Whatever. If you really get it, if you really get the movies that I've seen, oh my god, I believe in so many falsehoods sometimes. Or not falsehoods, but like theoretical science of physics can pretty much explain everything in movies. Theoretical physics can like, well, what if there was an alternate reality where Santa actually existed? I know he doesn't, but what was really cool, I think, in the Christmas Chronicles was a movie that I just watched downstairs. And it was really cool because there was this one bag, basically, that, like, you could get to the North Pole through it. It was really weird, and it's like, if we had 0 point energy, that might be plausible. Like, you look at it and you're like, that science seems not so alien, in fact. I don't know, maybe I'm just a jokester. Maybe I'm a scientist in hiding. Because, I don't know. There's probably energy in the air all around us, and we don't actually tap into it, which is really cool that we like are all conservatives. What is it? Environmentalists, but really it wouldn't matter because the after you like supercharge the particles inside of it and then get the energy out of it, it would just return to being that particle, you know. So it would revolutionize pretty much everything we think about energy. It would stop all irradiation. People would like be irradiating things. They would just irradiate particles, and those particles would just stop being irradiated once they leave the whatever atmosphere we're in, or whatever device we're in that charges it up. I think doing that to particles and not metal is like one of the best ideas ever. Of course, it would still be volatile, like when it's on, but like you wouldn't be able to like jump in it and then experience everything that the 0 point energy has to offer. You would have to like conserve and then get like something to grab the particle, like a sound wave, to move it in a different area or something like that. But the science is pretty much explained in like 10 or 5 dimensions. I don't know. And we do have about 6 probably that we are actually there's actually not gone into calculus, because calculus is my weak point. Calculus is supposed to visualize a plane of existence on 4 different axes. So it's literally stopping you from looking at all the other axes and realizing that there's more than 4 axes. There's about 6 if you do up and down. But if you realize that there can be more, there's actually about 10 that are 10 or 11 that are actually by definition what is it? Math actually can explain about 10 dimensions. We could have infinite dimensions, and that will be like something to like think about if 0 point energy actually ever becomes a thing. I don't know. I'm gonna go this way though. Oh, this fucker's gonna make me go this way. I'm gonna go this way because I think there's a dude already running down here. Maybe. I don't know. Probably not. Extended mag. Maybe there's some rifles here and I can use them to shoot people in the face. I don't know. On the game. Yeah. That's the reason why I think that, I mean, really, if, like, I don't know, Trump is right about some things. You have to realize he's not the existential racism that's in our country. He's literally been a politician for like 3 years. So he can't have that much. He systematically ruined a bunch of different kids in their sleep, and then he forced them to protest on a day that he said people would protest. Oh my God, he's such a bad person. Look at him. He's not, is he, what is he, did he kill a bunch of millions of people, including the Jewish regime? And then, not the Jewish, that's Jewish, it was a Jewish regime, technically, if you think about it, because the Holocaust did exist at the same time. Because of so many dimensions, obviously, people are going to get pissed. And then actually, like, because where the I don't know, stupid people are dumb, and also Hitler and whatever, future, past. Everyone goes to that one question, and it's dumb, and I hate movies because of it. I hate movies that actually point to Hitler. I hate them. I hate movies with Hitler in it. Why are you going to put a person that killed a whole bunch of people inside of a movie, inside your own head, and then make people listen and think that, because history repeats itself. No, history doesn't repeat itself. The same situation actually comes up in different areas because life is a series of moments, okay? Life is a series of moments, some of them repeating, not always, so you need to understand that. People need to realize that that I don't give a shit about eventualities. Eventuality could be a little bug landing on a leaf, and then you, looking at the bug and then saying, "Oh my God, there's a bug on a leaf. Are you serious? That happened before. My gosh, history does repeat itself." I don't know, just stupid shit that people think about all the time, and makes me just so egregiously angry with them. There's this repeating email that I've never ordered anything on UPS, and there's like, UPS confirmation. It's like, I didn't order anything, you're a piece of shit. But what if they're trying to order you the thing that's going to help you become immortal? You know, I don't know, but that's the only thing that's going to help me. Is it a cream? Is it some makeup? I don't think so. If it's not either one of those things, I don't care. I'm gonna try to. Oh fuck! God damn it! I was gonna try to jump on that building. Maybe there's boxes behind it or something. Yeah, there is. Cool. I was trying to see if there's a better weapon that's on top of these buildings or something like that. I can't get on top of the building because I have a gun in my hand. Yeah. So really think about it. Really think about your future when it comes to different things and stuff like that. Think about your future when it comes to like things that have never existed, things that you think might exist. But if you ever get deja vu, like I have a billion fucking times, you're gonna realize that particles exist for a reason sometimes. To be able to make energy so we can live forever. And I want to live forever. So that's what I want to do. That's all I want to do is I want to live forever, and that's it. And I don't want to live forever in someone else's world. I want to live in this one forever. In this one, because I've met so many cool people, and I've seen so many cool things. No matter if they liked me or not, they were still cool, and that's the reason why I liked them. And those memories are here, not anywhere else. I believe in them. I believe in everything that happened so far. I met my mom. I met my dad. I met my sisters and my brothers. All of them. Including Keely and Travis and Sean, no matter how many assholes they are. Because my mom does the same shit with her money. She really doesn't give anyone anything. So it's okay. I don't really care. My dad didn't take care of himself. It was alright. I loved him, I really did, but he really didn't take care of himself. And I think I have to have that much of dark humor to get to the point where my dad really sometimes didn't want to live, you know? And I have to realize that I'm not the same as him, you know? I realize that I'm not the same person. I'm not the same kind of wants and values, you know? My dad was on a line. My dad was on a line to not exist anymore, and I don't want to be that, you know? And the more I kind of joke about reality, the more I really accept it and just realize if I died before they come up with a situational thing, before reality exists, I'd probably be okay with it. It's okay. I'm going to get this dude, and he's going to die. I'm going to jump, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to fuck this dude up. God damn it. I'm going to jump, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to... That would be so cool if he stayed right in that position, but he didn't. I don't know, maybe there's a dude right there. No, I think that dude that left in the motorcycle killed everybody right there. So, I don't know. All I know is I did give away my position, so this dude's gonna come straight for me, I think. Alright, here we go. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, you shit face. So somebody else. Oh yeah, he got me. He had a win 94. He had a win 94, and I didn't see him? What a bitch. So those are the things that I believe sometimes. Believe in, and if whatchamacallit, if the real part about it is people need to start understanding themselves and realize that the more you understand yourself, the more you'll understand your. Wow, he got hit too. Nice. He got murderized by someone with. Oh, nice. A little. Nice. That was nice. That was nice. How many left? 64. Fuck. The circle's pretty small for 64. Some people hiding in corners and shit like that. Oh, we went to get my stuff, so good job, man. Yeah. There's always that dude that does that. Like, I don't care. I don't care for moving around. It doesn't matter. Like, it really doesn't matter. Like, if you move an inch over to the right or an inch over to the left, it just really doesn't really stop them from shooting you in the face, because the hit markers are probably bigger than your body, because it's a PS4, not a fucking amazing machine that the hit markers are in front of you and behind you. Like, yeah, it sucks. But once you know those hit markers, it's still hard to play the game. And also, it's still easy to shoot someone if they're moving, 2 feet this way, 2 feet that way, 2 feet this way, 2 feet that way. I can still hit them in the middle because they're moving in a line back and forth at intervals. They're moving in 4 squares, so it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just wait until the 1, 2, 3, 4 goes, and then I hit them at the top of the thing on the second run of their little pattern. It's so easy. It's so easy to actually do, but it's hard for me because I always wind up in the weirdest situation between 2 people trying to kill each other, and then they both try to kill me. So that's great. Awesome. Maybe that's the technique that I actually run into a whole bunch, or maybe that's just the way that the circle kind of gets in. It's like people who wait along to go into the circle, they probably have a better chance of actually winning, but their life is lower, so they have to get a bunch of healing items and a bunch of healing items and a bunch of healing items, so they constantly keep going that, and that makes the main game fun. The point about the game is that it's fun. And that's not fun. Not getting a whole bunch of healing items is it is actually fun. But I don't know, just putting something out there. I'm gonna take my meds now and fuck. Yeah. I need to call Walgreens because I moved my pharmacy over. And there we go. There we go. Oh. Oh. Yay. Yay. I think my dad had a problem with his adrenaline. And that was the problem, I think, with a lot of dudes that didn't realize it back in those days. Is that their adrenaline ran for a really long time because they're always protectors and people who did things and stuff like that. That's not mine. That's not it. That's it right there. The more I think they did it, the more they're really rang people out sometimes to dry. So it's vitamins and caffeine. But yeah, man. Most people don't like. I don't know. I don't think I'm not trying to judge. Most people will get this. Most people will get this stuff. But when it comes to actually the practice of not judging people for the reason why they got terrible parents or the things that are in their room or something like that, it's like you're the kind of guy that I've seen, and you judging a person on the things that surround them. You know, like thinking that a dude can't talk to you because oh, he's got a lion skin rug and all those other different things. And I don't know, man. It's just I don't hate people. So I mean, I don't hate people. I just try to see through something. You know, see through the void of compensator. Go to holographic site. I got 2 sticky bombs, so I'm gonna go to a building that's completely sealed off, I think. I'm gonna see if I can get a zoom scope. gonna see if I can find one exactly, like somewhere around here. I keep on getting these weird messages. They're all just people are trying to talk to me. I don't know. I'm not gonna put a red dot sight on a rifle. You stupid. You need to go to this thing over here, or one of these, wherever those stupid things are to get it. I don't know. There's one over here, I think. How cool! Is that where I came from? Is that where I came from? I think that's where I came from. No, it's not. Wow, I didn't know this thing was so close. I think it is. I think it is the place where I came from. Yeah, it is the place I came from. I'm a dumbass. I just went over a mountain to go backwards, I guess. But I think that's the reason why existentialism is just the fear of us losing our matter, I guess. People don't realize that we're still energy out there. I've seen it in my dreams. Maybe it was just a dream, but also an idea is technically a particle. So we're all little hadron colliders. That's what we are. Hadron. I think it's hadron colliders. Let's see, vertical flow grid. I don't know, I'm just spitballing and trying to fill up the space, I guess, with like words, because that's what my dad did a lot. My dad's like, "You're not entertained? Oh, okay. Well, you're not entertained." I don't know. Of course, that's never what my dad said. He'd always just try to entertain people, I guess. I don't know, maybe it's because he thought that, like, maybe entertaining people was the reason for his existence. You know? I don't know. It's really hard to think up stuff sometimes, and I think when you're out there, you don't realize that people can lose themselves and actually not find their meaning. I don't think my dad ever did find his meaning, but and he finally ended up somewhere. He finally ended up in the ground. I don't know, maybe he didn't believe in any of it, you know? Maybe he didn't believe in all of it, he just thought it was some far-fetched thing, you know? I still loved him, but he just didn't believe in a lot of technology sometimes. He didn't believe in the innovation of people sometimes, and he realized no matter what, the soldier, the person who does the work, the person who sees those things happen every day, they're not going to want to live, so... That's probably the reason why my dad even didn't want to live either, because he saw so many fucked up things, so many things about humanity that he didn't like. And that was on Black Ops. It wasn't even when he was like actually in the military. He worked private contracts, I guess, when he got out of the military. And he saw how fucked up people can be in a place where things are so amazing sometimes. And I'm gonna see if I can see this dude. There we go. I'm just gonna... God damn it. He came out at the last fucking moment and this other dude didn't want to shoot him. So two dudes wanted to shoot me again, and it fucking happened again. I always go into this stupid shit. I don't know. I think the reason why I say I don't know all the time is because my dad kept telling me not to say I know. And my mom said that too. So that was just one. I was just one guy that like I wanted to know. You know, I wanted to know all of it. I wanted to know everything. I wanted to be the glue of the family, the guy who held everybody together. And then I kind of lost it when Dad left, and I didn't really know what I was saying when I said I wanted to stay with Mom. I just thought that he would want that because I didn't know where his life was going, and that didn't seem plausible to me. So, and maybe I didn't meet the right people. You know, maybe I didn't see the right things to become the things I really want to. But I think I did. You know, I really didn't think I had to meet anybody to become a person. You know, I don't think I have to experience every person in the world to understand that there's people out there that understand. So. There's also people out there that are fucking stupid, and everything they have to say is just all planned and stuff like that. And the reality is they don't have anything planned. They're just making it up as they go along. So maybe that's what I'm doing. So I don't need to stop though. So it's 1 hour, 1 hour and 1 minute and 49 seconds. So. I don't know, there's a day that I want for everybody, person that I've known to be able to live forever, and maybe that's what's wrong. The people are leaving, and they're leaving in their own ways, you know. I had a dream a long time ago. It was a really weird dream, and I think it was like the reason why I think I lost it, why I think I held on for so long, because it happened in my childhood. And I don't even remember being past 4. I don't remember anything. I don't remember anything before 4. I remember being 5 years old and being in my house, in the house that I grew up in, or I'm growing up in, or I was growing up in. And I remember trading presents. The first thing I really remember was I don't know what I did. I was I don't remember my childhood, like, hardly at all. I remember being 5, and that's it. Like, I don't remember anything before that. I don't remember learning how to walk. I don't remember anything about that. It's really weird. I always thought that was weird because even when I was 5, I didn't remember anything before 5, you know? I remember... That's how vividly I remember it. I don't remember anything before 5. That's the point. It's like, I don't remember. My dad had his hands over my eyes. And that's what I remember. Like, my dad had his hands over my eyes, and I saw everyone. It's really weird that I don't remember anything else. Like, I saw every one of my family. I saw my sister, I saw my brother. I remember who they were, I guess. But I don't remember anything before that. Like, my dad had his hands over my eyes, and I don't remember why. It's really weird that I don't remember anything, and I'm trying to remember anything at all, and it's not coming up. Like, it's really weird. I like racking my brain trying to figure this out, and there's nothing. the dreams that I had and the, I don't know, and the imaginary friends I usually made or something like that. Like, I remember watching Looney Tunes and then making, and like my dream was like realizing the dude in Bugs Bunny that was the orange guy, the big orange guy with arms that would only appear if he was trying to get you. Like, I had a dream with him in it, and he was a good guy. And I'm like it was, and it was like, I didn't understand it, you know. But that's all that I remember when I was a kid. Like, I only remember being 5 and my dad having his hands over my eyes. And I don't remember anything else. I've always been trying to remember something earlier of when I walked, or when I was taken in the womb, or when I was fed, anything. I only remember chicken nuggets. I remember chicken nuggets, and I only remember my dad having his hands over my eyes. Maybe I was kidnapped. My dad would like that one. I don't know, just thinking about it kind of sets me up. I got weird confirmations. UPS confirmation? I don't order things from UPS. Not yet, at least. Not that secure in funds. I don't know, just really wish I would have found the Zoom scope. I know well. But that's all I remember, and it's pretty sad. I remember, I guess maybe how he was holding me or something, and maybe he was like using me to, like, he was like teaching me to, I was like flying it or something like that, and I don't know. I don't really remember anything else before that. It's weird. I'm trying to think about maybe I extended mag, yeah. Maybe he was, I don't know. Maybe he twirled me around for a bit, and then, I don't know. I don't remember anything from it. It really does suck that I don't remember anything before that. I don't know. And I think that's the reason why I say I don't know. I don't know. I'm just racking my brain trying to find out. I don't get it, you know? Yeah, just keep on thinking, man. Just keep on thinking it. I guess I'll keep on thinking. God, I wish I had a fucking zoom scope on here. I don't know. I'm still trying to rack my brain about it. Maybe he I don't know. Compensator, baby. You get the cool stuff that like nobody else gets, but like I don't have the zoom scope. I don't have the zoom scope, so the compensator is useless. You can only hit people from like very close up or very medium distances away. Red dot sight, not a fucking zoom scope to begin with at all. Nothing to zoom scope with. Oh wait, I got military grade. That's good. Pick up frag grenade. What can I drop? What can I drop? What can I drop? What can I drop? No, I have everything I need. I just need a zoom scope. That's all I fucking need. That's all I fucking need. You can jump in this fire and not get turned on fire. Oh man, maybe that's the thing. Maybe that. Oh, yeah, zoom scope! Yay! It's finally something. I can get people from a little bit further away from me than I was. Maybe I can find a 6x scope. Now I gotta go over here because there's this dude that probably stopped. Oh no, he didn't stop. Okay, cool. But that's the weirdest thing. I don't remember it at all. It's like the first moment I remember anything. I've been trying to remember it my entire life. I've been trying to remember what happened before he took his hand off my eyes. You know? It's weird. Maybe I fell. Maybe I was dropped. I don't know. Maybe I was dropped. Maybe I didn't know. Maybe I just became into existence because of that. No, you bitch! God damn it! Yeah, I'm done though. I think I'm ready to go to bed. I've gotten heated up and stuff like that because I'm smoking cigarettes and drinking energy drinks. Yeah, I think it's time for you to go to bed. Maybe I forced it out of my mind. Maybe I didn't know what happened. Maybe I don't know. I don't know anything. Before 5. Before 7, I think I just I don't know. I don't remember anything. I'm trying to remember, but maybe I'm a clone. That would be cool.